I think the biggest driver of autonomous technology is we think it'll make transportation really cheap.
On this sort of current pullback, do you actually welcome that as a long-term buying opportunity for a lot of the stocks you love, or are you feeling the heat a little bit?
Oh, I love this setup.
Good morning, YouTubers. I hope everyone is well. Welcome back into my channel. My name is Jason, and today we are going to be discussing news on the stock market and some of our favorite top electrical vehicle stocks and why they have been selling off so aggressively over the last few days. Over the last 2 days, we have seen a lot of red in the market, a bloodbath as we like to call it on this channel, and that is a fantastic opportunity, guys, that presents some fantastic prices for those long-term shares that we are looking to hold inside our portfolio. Now, why has the market been selling off? We have seen some of our favorite EV stocks like NIO selling off 5% on the day, and this is due to the fact, guys, that there is a market rotation right now out of some of those smaller and high growth innovation stocks, and companies are starting to position themselves into those big tech heavy companies inside the S&P 500, which is why over the last week we have seen a substantial gain in the S&P 500. But guys, at these levels, the S&P 500 will probably continue to go up as we are going to experience one of the biggest earnings seasons on record over the last 10 to 15 years, and that has been accelerated due to the pandemic and all of the capital money that has started to flood into the markets due to those inflation fears coming down. And again, we have so many bursaries, grants, and also handouts around the world across those global currencies. So this is why the S&P 500 is at all-time highs. But what will happen, guys, is we will see a shift back into growth and innovation, and also these smaller tech plays that are currently being shorted in the market over the next few months as well, once we do get those delivery numbers out. So if you are new into my channel, again, my name is Jason. Be sure to go down there and smash that like button for me. That is all I ask in return for this fabulous video. And also, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button below. It is free and you will never miss an episode. And one of the stocks, guys, that we are holding in our top 5 holdings has been NIO inside my portfolio. And NIO are due out with their ET7, which is coming out at the start of next year. You are going to see a massive shift into electrical vehicles, guys, in the future, because that is where we are going to be positioned. Right now, we only have about 4 million vehicles around the world being produced as electrical cars, and over the next 4 years, guys, that is going to 10x. This is a fantastic opportunity. We are never going to see such an acceleration into innovation in such a short amount of time, and energy storage, guys, and electrical vehicles are here and they are ready to deliver. We have those companies like NIO, like Xpeng, like Tesla, and of course Li Auto that are going to be doing everything they can right now to make sure that these companies are successful and profitable.
I think the biggest driver of autonomous technology is we think it'll make transportation really cheap. We think this is going to expand the ride-hailing market and give a lot of people access to really cheap point-to-point travel that don't have it today, particularly in markets like China. Of course, they'll be much safer. We also think autonomous cars will reduce accident rates by about 80%.
And one of the biggest challenges and opportunities in the market right now is ride-hailing with autonomous taxi networks, which is where the future is going. And CATHIE Wood from ARK Invest and also Tasha Keeney that you just saw talking there are extremely bullish, and that is why they have such advanced price targets for some of these electrical companies. And people don't quite often understand why Tesla is so highly priced on the stock market with such an outrageous PS ratio compared to their sales. Now, the reason is, guys, because they are pricing in those future revenues where they are going to grow their revenue exponentially using these autonomous taxi networks. So there is a fantastic opportunity, and I'm going to dive a little deeper into this towards the halfway through point of this video. If we look at the shares of NIO, guys, and how far they have come, you can see that the delivery numbers, guys, is expected to jump into full scale revenue, and last year they did 2.5 billion in revenue. We can see that NIO are continuing to be profitable every single quarter as we increase those margins, and again we expand globally into Europe and we start to get that cash on the balance sheet. Now, NIO are positioning themselves for a fantastic year, set to dominate in China and also move forward into the years of 22 and 23, hopefully with that global expansion into the US. They are doing everything they can right now, and with the government subsidiaries that they have had in the past, these companies are are going to absolutely fly. These shares are going to continue to go up in the long term because these companies are concentrating on what is the future, the change in the market, guys, the change around the world. And that is where, if you position yourself right inside your portfolio, you are going to get the best bang for your buck.
I think the biggest driver of autonomous technology is we think it'll make transportation really cheap. So we estimate that an autonomous taxi would cost about 25 cents per mile, or about 60 Aussie cents per kilometer. So that's roughly half of the cost that it costs you to drive your personal car.
And that is why companies like Tesla, Elon Musk has realized that he has taken electrical vehicles for the next generation, and he is leading the way in that autonomous aspect and taxi network. There is going to be autonomous taxi networks, guys, and ride-hailing facilities that are going to be run at 4 times the scale of normal Ubers, so that it's going to be so much cheaper for these companies to run at such a significant cost decline, and that is going to allow these companies to become even more profitable than their competitors, and it's going to allow them to put them into other market areas where they can dominate and create some fantastic revenue opportunities for their business.
So if you live in a city, chances are you won't need to own a car, and you could just take an autonomous Uber every day to work if you wanted to.
And this is why I am extremely excited for the future, guys. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, and William Li are both competing in a luxury and premium brand market for the future of electrical vehicle dominance. And guys, they have so much market that they can actually capitalize on. The competition with one another is only going to accelerate both companies forward. And as you can see on this screen, the ride-sharing application for Tesla is soon going to be out, and people that own Teslas will actually be able to earn money from their autonomous taxi network that they will start to generate, because they will be buying these vehicles and using them in the nighttime like a taxi service, where people can actually be picked up in their Teslas, dropped off at home, and the Tesla will simply drive itself back to the owner's house. So we have some fantastic opportunities in the market right now, and we are going to see some explosive domination and growth in the sector of energy storage and autonomous hailing networks. And Cathie Wood is extremely bullish on this network, guys, and that is why she has positioned herself in the portfolios with Tesla in her lead position for many of her ETFs, and she's convinced that Tesla is going to go with her price target to $4,000 as a medium case target over the next 5 years. So we do have some fantastic opportunities, like I said, in the market to invest in innovation.
The last time I was on, I think I said that this rotation was good news, because it meant the bull market was broadening out, it was strengthening. And the worst thing that could have happened to us is to have the market narrowly focus on just our ilk of stock, the innovation space.
Tesla has a massive data advantage. So autonomous driving is a machine learning problem. For any machine learning issue or problem, what you need is basically massive amounts of data to solve it. Tesla has billions of miles worth of driving data that it has the option to pull from. If you look at a player like Waymo, which is Google's autonomous project, they have 20 million cumulative miles in their entire library that they've ever driven on public roads. Tesla has access to more miles than that in a single day from its customer fleet. So this gives it a massive advantage.
So guys, I hope that this video did allow you to understand the bulk of why we are investing in companies like NIO and Tesla, and also gave you a better understanding as to why these companies are going to change the future, and where these projections and price targets are going to increase year over year, because these vehicle delivery numbers are going to continue to expand and double, and then we are going to see other aspects of revenue into these businesses once these ride-hailing apps come into fruition, and we get these autonomous taxi networks where we are going to have less accidents. It's going to be safer and cheaper once these companies have got the data required in order to do so. And this is why I have positioned myself very strongly and aggressively inside the electrical vehicle market, because I believe that it is going to be a dominant leader for me, and I am going to have a 5 to 10x investment opportunity, especially because I was investing in NIO when it was around that $13 to $15 range way back last year, before these shares got absolutely pumped up to the moon. So if you are someone that would like access to my private buy and sell alerts where we have been smashing it, then be sure to check out the link to the private Patreon, which I will leave in the description below. And if you are someone that is also bullish on autonomous taxi networks and ARK Invest like I am, then be sure to hit that big red subscribe button below and turn on the notifications so you are notified every time I make a video. Don't forget to hit that like button as well, guys. It truly does help out with the channel, and I just want to say thank you for your continued support, especially if you did make it this far. You are an absolute legend. Let me know below in the comments so that I can check your comments on every single one of my videos. I look forward to hearing from you all, and I also look forward to seeing you back on my content soon so we can continue this journey together. My name is Jason. Stay safe and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead, and also enjoy the rest of your day today following through into Friday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao.